Hey guys, this is Abhishek from gadgetsnews.com, and today we are here at the Panasonic event, and we have the Panasonic Eluga U, which is the latest smartphone which they have launched. They have launched Panasonic Eluga U, but they are also going to launch Panasonic Eluga A as well in August. So that is going to come very soon. This is the first device in this particular series, and this is the premium series from Panasonic. So the pricing is going to be a little bit high as compared to the other phones which we have seen in the market. As compared to the pricing of P81, this device is going to be priced approximately near to that. So it has been priced for 18,990, which is the MRP, but you can easily get it for a lesser price point as well. You can get it for the lesser price. So in this particular review, in this particular video, we are going to do a hands-on and unboxing of this device, and this is how the box look like. So this is how the Panasonic Eluga U box will look like. It is a very simple box, looks good in terms of the overall packaging. The build quality of the packaging is also good. You have the branding over there. On this side we have the price mentioned. The MRP which is mentioned the price on the device box is 20,990, whereas when we talk about the things which we get in the package, we will get a handset with the lithium polymer and battery. You have one charger, USB cable, one earphone, you will get one push bar, that is something I guess the SIM ejection tool, and then we have the quick start guide, one warranty card, SAR information sheet, and a screen protector as well, which will also come within the package. So this is the black color variant. This is the black color variant box, but we have a white color box inside, white color device inside. So let's unbox this and take a look what we have in the package. So this device is going to come in two colors. We have the white one, which looks more premium and looks great in terms of the overall build quality and finishing, I would say. Both of these phones actually look good, either the white or the black. The material which has been used on both of them is same. However, you will have black bezel on the white variant as well as on the white color, as well as on the black color of this device. So this part, glass over there, the bezel is going to be black. Either you take the white or you take the white black one. So again, white one looks premium. This device resembles the design of the Nexus 4 which you might have seen. So this looks a lot more like Nexus 4. It seems to be a bigger version of Nexus 4 because it has a bigger display. It has a 5-inch display as compared to the Nexus 4, which does not have a 5-inch display. So again, looks great. You have glass at the back, and then you have glass at the front, and on the edges you have good quality material, which is again plastic, but good quality plastic has been used. It feels solid, it feels great, and it does not feel heavy at all. And this is something which I would like to point out, that the phone does not feel heavy, and it looks great, it feels great as well in hands. So we will take a look over the device later on. Let's take a look what we have inside the package. So inside the package we get a quick start guide, and then some other information. We have a screen guard which will come within the package. A standard micro USB to USB cable is also there. You get this charger, and this charger output current is going to be 1 ampere. So this is a 1 ampere charger which you will get, and these are the in-ear headphones which you will get within the package. They look like the standard in-ear headphones, nothing great. We do have a module over there to pick the call. You do have a mic as well, but there is no volume controls. This is how the audio lead will look like, and these are all the things which you will get within the package of this phone. So let's keep all these things aside for a while, and let's take a look over the device, which is the Panasonic Eluga U. So this is the Panasonic Eluga U. It comes with a different UI as well this time, and this is the new UI in which they have this application drawer in which you can go across all applications which you have installed on the device like this. You can easily go across them by just tapping over there. So you can bring up the application drawer very easily by just tapping over here. Let's take a look over the build quality and the finishing. If you take a closer look, you can see that glass is being used at the back side, which looks great. And when we talk about the rear camera on this device is a 13 megapixel camera with autofocus and LED flash, so it can also record high definition videos. When it comes to the internal memory of this device is 16 GB. You do have micro SD memory card support as well. So the SIM card will go inside over here on the top, which is going to be a micro SIM, and then you have the micro SD card slot which can also be inserted into this device. So device storage is not limited even when it is 16 GB. They do have the option of expanding it as well. On the top you have 3.5mm audio jack. On the rear you have 13 megapixel camera with LED flash. On this side you have this button which is the power and sleep key, and then you have the volume rocker which is divided into two buttons. All these buttons are plastic in nature. They give you good amount of feedback as well, and you can easily feel them. At the bottom you have primary microphone over there with micro USB port for data syncing and charging. When it comes to the secondary microphone, I'm not able to locate a secondary microphone on this device, but again the build quality is good and it feels very fine in terms of the build quality. It looks like a very premium phone as they have already marketed. And then we have the camera over there. The front camera of this device is a 2 megapixel fixed focus camera. You do have proximity and ambient light sensors over there, as you can see, which looks good. And then we have metal earpiece below the glass and Panasonic branding over there. The big 5-inch display, which looks good, and it has pretty good viewing angles as well. So you can see the display from almost any angle. It is an OGF display, so that means it is a one glass display solution, and the viewing angles are good. Everything on the phone as far as the display is concerned is looking pretty good, and it is pretty sensitive to your touch. So in case you actually rotate the phone in the landscape mode, the complete UI will also get rotated in the landscape mode, which is something which you can also avoid in case you don't want to do this, but by default this will happen. So this is how the phone looks like. And when we take a look over the front, on the front we have these touch capacitive buttons, and again these touch capacitive buttons are there on the phone over there, and they do not have backlit, I guess. So backlit is not there on these buttons. However, they are colored in white, so you should be able to see them, but it might be difficult to see them in dark room. So this is how the phone UI look like, as you can see. Let's take a look over the phone UI. And okay, I have not missed any connectivity and ports, so let's take a look over the notification center. So again, the UI which is running on top of Android is not custom one. It is a kind of a basic stock Android UI. There are some custom animations and some custom things which have been added to the UI, but they are not slowing the overall usage of the phone. So the phone is responsive enough, and it is pretty good to use. So this is how it is looking like. Let me just show you the notification center. Notification center is right now empty. We have all the toggles over there for the brightness, Wi-Fi, data usage, airplane, location, and Bluetooth as well. Let me just go into settings and show you some details of the phone. So over here under the details, you can see that the version of Android which is running on this device is KitKat. So it is running on KitKat 4.4.2, which is good, and you do have OTA updates supported. So you can go under OTA and check for the OTA updates. They will be pushing out OTA updates on this device as they have promised us, and this is something which they have said. So you will get over-the-air updates on this device. You can update the version of Android on this device without requiring this device to be connected to a PC. When it comes to other settings, I can show you the storage now. So let's take a look over the storage, and let me just come out. Okay, over here we have the storage information. On storage information, we have 16 GB of inbuilt storage, out of which around 12.99 GB is available. So approximately 39 GB is something which you will get on this device. However, there is no option of installing applications on the SD card, so you cannot change the default write disk. That means you cannot install applications on the SD card. This is something which will happen. As far as RAM is concerned, RAM is going to be 1 GB on this device, and let me just show you how much of that is actually free. So as far as 1 GB of RAM is concerned, okay, it has 2 GB of RAM. Sorry, I would like to correct something here. It has 2 GB of RAM, not 1 GB of RAM. And out of 2 GB of RAM, we have approximately 1.4 GB free on the device, and the device is responsive enough, and it is behaving pretty fast. In terms of the UI, there is no problem. You do have some additional settings as well. Now, as far as SIM card connectivity is concerned, this is a dual SIM device, as you can see, and it has a bigger SIM tray inside, which will take 2 micro SIM, and then you can insert 2 micro SIM into this device and use the dual SIM functionality on this device. In case you would like to use it with 1 SIM, you can do that, but it has a bigger SIM tray inside which will come out, and then you can use dual SIM functionality on this device. For the device, let me just show you the display. Again, the display is quite sensitive to the finger touch. It is pretty sensitive. There is no issue, no lag. When it comes to automatic brightness, you do have automatic brightness also supported, which is a good thing. And when it comes to wallpaper, you have support for live wallpapers. Static wallpapers, video wallpapers by default are not supported. Let me just come out and show you some of the things of the device. And in this case, I will show you the location settings. So this device does have support for GPS navigation with the help of assisted GPS. So you can use this device for GPS navigation without any issues. You just need to enable these options over here, and then you can use it. Apart from this, if we take a look over the tethering options, you do have the portable Wi-Fi hotspot tethering option as well on this device. So you can create a Wi-Fi hotspot. You have support for USB tethering, and Bluetooth tethering is also supported. So all these things are there on this device, which actually make it pretty good to use. The display is quite sensitive, and the options which are provided within the UI are simple to use. There is no lag which I can notice. So in all, this looks like a pretty decent phone in terms of the UI response, as well as the kind of customization which has been done, again, are not making the phone slow. However, these animations are not very fast, not very fluid, but they are working without much of a problem. You can use them without any issues. You can also arrange them as per your own order. You can have an application drawer like this. You can actually change the grid format as well, so you can change the number of applications which are appearing over here. All you can do. And when it comes to the home screen, you do have home screen as well. So application drawer is this thing which will come like this, and you can always install third-party custom launcher in case you are not happy with the kind of UI this phone is offering. But this UI is not making the phone slow, so the UI is responsive and good to use. There is no issue as such. Let me just show you the phone dialer as of now, and for that we need to go over here. So we have the phone dialer over here, which looks like stock Android again. So we have a stock Android phone dialer, and we do have the option of making, okay, we do not have the option of making a video call. Video call cannot be done from this device, from the phone dialer. Let me just show you the messaging application. So this is how the messaging application look like. On this messaging application, you can easily type on this device with this 5-inch of display. The keyboard keys are pretty big in size. You can easily type, and you do have swipe to type also supported. So typing should not be a problem on this device. Keyboard keys are pretty big in size, and you can easily type with thick fingers as well. You can always type in landscape mode as well in case you want to do that. And swipe to type, as we already demoed, is supported on this device. When it comes to application which will company installed, these were the stock Android application which will company installed, which Google application. There are some games as well, trial games which will company installed. A Popeye player will also be there, which is a kind of a pop-up video player which was introduced with Panasonic P81. So this is the Popeye video player, which is a third-party application which you can install on any other phone as well. So you do have this Popeye video player also supported on this device, which is going to be a small pop-up frame in which you can play videos. You do have music cafe over there, which is the music player, and again there is no music on this device, so we won't be able to show you the interface, but this is how it will look like. It will store all your data, all your songs in this particular format by recently played, newly added albums, artists and songs. All these things will be there on the UI front. And when it comes to other application, you do have other application like TV remote. So I'm not sure how this will work, but they have a Panasonic TV remote application. This device, as per the information which I have, does not have a IR blaster, so it should not work as a infrared remote. Talking about the specification, in terms of the physical specification, this device weighs around 141 gram, which is again fairly light for a 5-inch display phone, good enough. The thickness of the device is around 9.5 millimeter, which is again not too thin, but the device has curved edges over there, and the back display is again going to be glossy, so it will get a lot of fingerprints and scratches over time. You should better go for a flip cover, which is not there within the package, as we already showed you the package contents. So you should actually go and buy a flip cover for this device, so that you can protect the back side especially. But it again looks good, premium, but it will get the fingerprints and scratches very easily. It is a unibody design, that means the battery cannot come out. You cannot remove the battery from this device. The battery on this device is 2500 milliampere hour battery. It is a lithium polymer ion battery which you will have on this device. Front camera is 2 megapixel. The 2 GB RAM is there on this device, and then you have 16 GB of inbuilt memory. And one thing I would like to point out is that you do have Corning Gorilla Glass 3 protection on the front on the display. However, there is no protection at the back side. This is a normal glass, but this is a Corning Gorilla Glass 3, which actually will give you a lot of protection on the display, so it will not get the scratches and fingerprints very easily. But again, you need to wipe it off in case you get to see some fingerprints, but scratches are not going to be visible very easily. It comes with a Qualcomm 400 Snapdragon processor. It is a quad-core CPU, 1.2 GHz, and again with this hardware configuration, I would say this is a pretty decent device. But there are other devices available in the market like Xiaomi Mi 3 and Motorola Moto G, with which we are going to compare this one. This one looks like a decent phone in terms of the hardware specification and the kind of build quality it has, but we will compare this phone with the Xiaomi Mi 3 and the Motorola Moto G later on. This one definitely has a good display. This one is a more closer competitor to the Xiaomi Mi 3, but Xiaomi Mi 3 actually has better specification than this one, but that one is not available through Flipkart these days. It is very difficult to buy Xiaomi Mi 3 these days from Flipkart because they have very less stocks, and people end up wasting their time if they actually plan to buy a Xiaomi Mi 3. Whereas this device is going to be available on the retail channels as well as online, so you can buy it from anywhere, and they do have stocks, and it will come from tomorrow. So from tomorrow on, you can actually buy this device. Let me just take a photo of my iPhone 5 so that I can show you the quality of the device as far as camera is concerned. So this is how the rear camera look like, and again on this rear camera, the kind of UI which we are seeing is again stock Android. There is no custom camera UI. Let me just show you the front camera UI first of all. So this is how the front camera UI will look like. And again, this is a decent camera UI, I would say. It does have face detection as well, as it is trying to detect my face. But again, this camera UI is decent enough to do a video chat, but not a high definition video chat is possible. It is going to be a decent quality of video chat you can do from the front camera. As far as the rear camera is concerned, the rear camera is like this, and I can take a photo right now to show you the overall quality of the photo of the camera. Basically, it has a 13 megapixel camera at the back, which looks great. And let me just take a photo of my iPhone 5. Okay, let me just turn on the display again. Okay, it does have tap to focus and autofocus is also there, and I've taken the photo. I can show you the photo right now. So this is how the photo look like. Let me just take it again. I think the camera was shaken a bit. Okay, so let me just take this photo again. So we have taken the photo again. Let me just show you this one. So the photo looks good, I would say, in terms of the colors, but again in terms of the details it is not looking that great, but still, if you hold the device stable, you can take better shots. Let me just try one more time. Sorry for taking so much of time on this particular department. Let me just take a photo right now again. So this time the device was stable and it should be a better photo now. So this looks like a better photo, but again the details are not that great. Okay, they are looking good, especially once you zoom in. It will take some time to render and then it will show you the details. The details are definitely good, and now it is looking like a better photo. If you hold the camera stable, then you can get much better photos from the 13 megapixel camera on this device. You can also record high definition video, and let me just go back. So this is how the camera UI look like, and I can show you some settings over there as well. You have the picture quality, which is super fine as of now. You can set the picture size up to 13 megapixel. UHD support is also there. Quite strange, but UHD support is there. You have the HDR mode also supported on this device, and then we have the face detection over there, but I do not see the continuous shooting mode supported on this device. You can disable the flash. You can control over the scene modes over there. You can set up any scene mode which you would like to set. You can control over the white balance, and then you can control over the color effect as well. You can have a real-time color effect as well on this device. Let me just go into the video mode. We do have panorama mode supported. Let me just go into video mode and show you the settings. So when it comes to the video quality, you can record high definition video at 1080p as well as 720p. The camera quality seems good. Now it is 16:9 aspect ratio, whereas the previous one was 4:3 aspect ratio. So the camera quality looks good, the phone looks good. It does take some time to actually come back from different application at times, but again the UI is slightly slow but not laggy, I would say. It is pretty good to use and the animations are smooth enough. However, once you load this phone with more application, you will get to see how this phone behaves, and that is something which we will do once we do the full review of this device. So that's it for now. As far as sensors are concerned, I can confirm that this device does have a gyro sensor, a light sensor, proximity sensor, and you also have compass and accelerometer sensor as well on this device, and does support assisted GPS without any issues. So when it comes to the connectivity, it supports a dual SIM. Okay, it is a dual SIM device, and for that I need to check out okay, over here we have this. Okay, it is a bigger SIM tray actually. So if you actually press this thing, it will come out and it is going to be a bigger SIM tray which will accept both the SIM card. So this is something I would like to confirm, that this device does support dual SIM, and this is a single SIM tray which will take two SIM card, in which you can put two SIM card and then you can have dual SIM connectivity on this device. There is no dual SIM version of this device, but this device will support dual SIM with the help of this functionality, and this is how you can actually use dual SIM on this device, on the Panasonic Eluga U. So that's all from us. Thanks for watching this video. You can like this video if this video helped you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.